What's up, kids? Welcome to Garage419. We are in Los Angeles for the 2008 LA Auto Show. Joining me on the program today, Mr. Jonny Lieberman from Auto Fiends, journalist extraordinaire. Am I right?
That's what they tell me.
Now, originally we were going to talk about American cars and the controversy with borrowing money and yada, yada, yada.
But we had to fly over on the same jet, so we,
Yeah. And then we found the Supercars Hall, and we just decided, let's talk about supercars.
Because really, when you get down to it, what do you want to talk about?
I know.
Talk about Buick failing, or do you want to talk about Ferraris and
Let's-
Lamborghinis and Gumperts and Bentleys and
Right.
yada yada?
Yeah, so we're going to show you guys our favorite supercars from the 2008 LA Auto Show. Stick around.
This episode of Garage 419 is brought to you by Valvoline's automotive series Under the Hood with Brandon and the Frog. Watch for new episodes at brandonandthefrog.com.
So we're talking about today our favorite and least favorite things from the LA Auto Show. Jonny Lieberman on the program.
Hello.
We've got the Spyker C8 Aileron here, brand new from Spyker. Their first all-new car since the C8 La Violette. What do we like? La Violette, yeah. What do we like about this car?
I like a lot of things about this car. Now, if you talk to most people about Spykers, the first thing they say is the interior. This is as good, or if not better, than all Spyker interiors.
Yeah.
So, favorite interior of any car right now.
I
pretty much say that.
Yeah, I think Spyker is my favorite exotic interior of any car ever. Most customizable.
It's
First of all,
so nice, and those switches, the
toggle-
click, and the
what is it about a toggle switch that makes
know.
it so cool?
But these things are like, they're off my grandma's chandelier.
Yeah.
They're the most gaudy, kind of like late Italian, early Jewish.
And the shifter. The shifter is
best.
automotive jewelry.
Best in the business.
And actually, the C8 Aileron is the first Spyker that's going to come with an automatic transmission. It's sort of an automatic. It's actually
But they're keeping the
DSG.
shifter.
The shifter itself will look just like it looks now. It just moves forward and backward, and there's going to be paddles in the steering wheel. So you've still got your 400 horsepower V8 from the Audi, which is, I mean, listen, you go with an Audi engine, it's going to be bulletproof.
Especially that engine.
Yeah.
I love that engine.
And especially when you have that engine with an exhaust this long on it, it sounds mean.
Yeah.
It's really crazy sounding. And of course, your roof scoop.
Oh, you gotta have the roof scoop. But this one also has like side scoops, and I mean they're great.
Big portable
big
side scoops.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So like that.
This car is bigger too. So
this one's
my
about
fat ass can fit in it.
Well, this one I think it's about 4.5 inches longer, and it's wider. So they say the rigidity's up like 40%, and if you looked at it from above, it would be like the wheelbase is a square.
Yeah.
So it really holds better. Supposedly it drives better.
And sitting inside it, when you've got this glass roof here, you really have a full glass canopy on all sides. And it's kind of like sitting in a bubble. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's great visibility. Kind of great visibility. There's sort of a thick.
I mean, it's supercar visibility. As far as supercars go, it's pretty good.
This is the one you want. I mean, look, who doesn't have a Garrido and an F430 these days?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, show up in this for less money.
Yeah. This car,
cool.
$220,000, which, I mean, it's, no one's going to say, oh, it's cheap, but well, I mean, you want to get into a brand new Ferrari, you're talking $250. Easy.
$250 plus 4 years.
Yeah.
plus they force you to buy used Ferraris for like a decade.
This one you could actually buy. I mean, it's still limited production, still exclusive, but, if I'm going to roll up to Starbucks and have people, check me out, I'm going to be a little different. And this one actually, with the Swiss gauge pack, too.
Yeah.
It comes with a watch, which I happen to be rocking right here. This is a 24-hour watch. Comes from Spyker, and it comes with the serial number of your car on it. Pretty cool.
Yeah. It also weighs about 16 ounces.
Yeah, and it's got the nice the jewelry in the back. So, and of course you can expect, and it matches the gauges in the car.
Yeah.
Kind of sweet, huh?
I like it.
Also, the first Spyker to come with airbags, which
I guess you need.
you might. I mean, you might.
It's
want
got
it.
seatbelts.
I was a fan of the European steering wheel. That looks like the boat steering wheel. Like,
I
don't think that passes here.
No,
They definitely won't allow you to have that.
But it's cool.
Definitely cool. Let's go. Let's go look at some other supercars. Nothing says I've got more money than you, like a bright yellow Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead. Jonny, what? I mean, this car. We've played with everything in this car so far.
It's great.
It's great. It's got like all. it's not like it's overloaded with technologies where it's like, there's just so many buttons, like the Lexus, like the LS, where it's like
168 buttons.
Yeah, that's too much. There's like 4 buttons here, but for some reason, I feel like this car would just handle everything, no problem, right?
Yeah. Well, what I like though, like you said, like it's like the most gangster iDrive. Like it probably actually has as many buttons as a Lexus, but they all hide. They go away when you don't
Look at
want
this.
them.
Here's the best part about the iDrive in this car. You can make it go away, and I've got a leather wrap knob here, so you can. That's nice. You can make the screen go away too. You can make everything go away.
It's just fantastic. It's.
But here's the thing. Who the hell would paint their Rolls Royce this color?
You want to know a dirty secret? This is an owner's car. It's called Semaphore Yellow. So with Rolls, you can get 44,000 colors, unlimited essentially. Somebody wanted this, and they said, we'll give you a deal if we can take it to the auto show.
Well, I tell you what, take it to the auto show indeed, because if you open the door right here and you look down, it says LA Auto Show on it. So that's the kicker is if you want the deal, I got to put LA Auto Show on your car, and all these idiots, these large individuals are going to be sitting on your seats. But check this out, ready? I've got, first of all, this ashtray. I quit smoking, but if I was still smoking, I would want to be smoking with that, because that is awesome. You still got the umbrella, which everyone loves the umbrella and the rolls. And
too bad it never rains in Dubai.
Yes, they should have a dust cloth, and then of course, back up. Of course, check it out, power doors. Yes, I am that lazy, right?
Yeah, I just feel like a what's the word? Grinning idiot. Like it's just so awesome.
This car would turn anyone into Jay-Z.
Yeah,
really,
big time.
I feel like
Even
the Jigga
us.
Man.
Normally we're the world's 2 hairiest auto journalists, but now we're Jay-Z.
Believe it or not, there are certain problems with cars that you can detect solely by smell. So when he gets here, we's gonna have ourselves a good old-fashioned smell-off.
You ready to lose this smell off?
You want to bet on it?
Sure, whatever you want. But when I win, you have to do the show in a Speedo and some chick's tiara.
No one's perfect. Not even me, although I am that close. But sometimes I need my go-to guys for stuff. For instance, if I want an apple or a banana, come to this fruit stand right here. If I need emotional support, I got this guy right here on 29th and Park, who apparently used to be some kind of, psychologist or something. And if my car starts smelling funny, first thing I do is I watch Under the Hood with Brandon and the Frog at brandonthefrog.com, and then I take my car to my local ASE certified mechanic who can usually tell me what's wrong with it, and he doesn't start rambling about fish and other weird stuff. This guy creeps me out. I don't know. Johnny, this LP560 Spider is absolutely the top of my Christmas list for supercars this year.
This could be the best car in the world. I mean, the regular LP5604 is it's mind-boggling how good it is, because it's not their top-of-the-line car. It's their second-tier car, and it's 0 to 60 in 3.5 or whatever.
It's a matter of tenths of a second at that point.
Yeah,
Who cares?
Exactly. Who cares?
This car is meant for driving in second gear through tunnels.
Yeah, exactly. At $8,000, and it handles it better than an Evo. I mean, it does everything. And then this one, because Lamborghinis, they're supposed to be vulgar and just kind of,
obnoxious.
Yeah.
Obnoxious.
And now the top's gone. I mean,
and now everyone knows it's you being obnoxious.
Yeah,
and you get to hear yourself echoing the obnoxiousness.
I know we're supposed to kind of debate and cause some good web TV through controversy, but I'm in 100% agreement. I cannot wait to drive this car.
The only controversy here is Lamborghini's lower end model in this case better than their top of the line model?
No.
It's not. You use the LP640 still better?
Oh, come on. That's the evilest. That car is what, 6-7 years old now? It's still the sickest looking thing in the world, especially in orange with no top.
Yeah.
And neon yellow and leather. It's, yeah.
You know what really suits this car too is the pearl flat clear coatless paint.
Yeah, the matte pearl, matte white it's matte white is the new matte black.
Now, some people say that this car is sort of cheating because it uses Audi climate controls and an Audi MMI system.
Okay, and their point?
I don't know. Their point is that if you're in a Lamborghini, you don't want Audi parts bin.
You also, I don't. tell those people to stop talking. They have no idea what they're talking about. Like the last thing you want is the air conditioning to go out and ruin your time. Like it's not the 70s. Supercars now work. Who cares how they work? This thing's all about driving. It's just it's such a pure driving machine that like any complaint is you're just swatting at flies at that point. You're looking for something to complain about. It's just great.
Yeah,
it's just a great car.
Those people that whine about that have never driven a Countach or nothing works.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, okay, you want all Lamborghini stuff? Okay,
Right.
fine. Nothing's gonna work.
Yeah, no.
You throw in an Audi climate control. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Audi.
dual climate control
It
too.
works.
Dual climate control. So
I think that might be actually the most useless feature of this car is the dual zone climate.
Hey.
I'm a foot from you right now.
I get hot. What can I say? I want some AC.
The best thing right here, Corsa button. That's what you want. Corsa's Italian for you can do four-wheel burnouts all day long.
It's all about the Corsa button. Like the car's a lot of fun until you turn that on, and it just rockets. It's such a straight line demon. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I want to go driving.
Ferrari.
I want. Yeah, sorry, Ferrari. Oh, that's actually a great point. Why on earth would you buy a Scuderia convertible? You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't buy a Scuderia.
It defeats the
Scud,
purpose.
a Ferrari Scud. You wouldn't buy the convertible because there you have a slower, sloppier, heavier Ferrari.
Sloppier, huh?
Well, it's less rigid. It's gonna and heavier and slower. Yeah, it's gonna be sloppier.
And you could drive this one in the snow.
Yeah, but this is the car you want with no top. Get rid of the doors. Like
If I could drive this car with no doors, I would.
no clothing. This is like
Driving this car is kind of like driving around naked.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Except
a
a lot prettier.
Yeah.
In my case.
In mine too.
Yeah.
So
Should we go look at Ferraris?
yeah.
All right, we'll go look at Ferrari.
All right.
Ferrari California, obviously one of the more controversial designs of the year.
Yeah.
What's your take on it now that you've seen one in person?
I gotta say, when I first saw it, it really left me nothing. I felt nothing because it's not bad. There's no modern bad Ferraris. Like, even the
when I first
612,
saw it, I hated it.
You hated it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The first time I saw the design, I was like, that is an ugly car.
Okay.
That's just me, though.
I just felt nothing. But the problem with the Ferrari, like Lamborghini, you're supposed to feel a lot. And so maybe feeling nothing might even be worse than hating it.
That could be true.
I don't know. Who knows? But I wasn't that impressed.
Yeah.
But now that we're here, it's not bad.
I gotta tell you, in this blue color and even in the red color, it doesn't really do it for me. But I saw pictures online of a black one.
Yeah,
and that's
I've seen
when
the black.
I was like, okay, now we're talking.
Yeah, but even in the red and the blue, it's not. Again, it's not like the classic Pininfarina, like where they're kind of slim. This thing's a little pudgy.
Yeah.
And
It kind of is.
Yeah, and that's cool for like a Rolls or whatever, but not really cool for a Ferrari.
Yeah.
But it's just not bad. It's just not bad.
It's also smaller in person than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, much smaller.
I thought it was going to be more 599 size, but it's
Yeah.
actually more like the size of, say, I don't even know, like an SLK Mercedes. I think
Something
is
like
a
that,
little
yeah,
closer.
or like almost not quite 6 Series, but getting to that range.
Yeah,
it's not the Grand Tour, but it's almost the Grand Tour.
Yeah. Now, what's your take? Do you think it looks better with the top up or the top down?
Up.
Up. I actually am going to agree with you on that. I think the roof line is really nice with the top up. With the top,
And here's the other thing, man. All hardtop convertibles,
Yeah.
they get that Lexus SC 430 kind of like
Kind of.
hump butt. I don't know what you call it.
you got to store the top somewhere.
That's
so
the
it's
problem with the hardtop convertible.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
just
and so they just look a little weird with the top down.
And of course, with that trunk butt comes the vertical exhaust pipes,
Right.
Which I can't stand.
Yeah, I'm not a fan on the ISF. I'm not a fan here.
I don't know who came up with vertical exhaust pipes, but if it's a guy and he has nuts for me to kick, I will happily kick him in the nuts.
I mean, the larger story is what's wrong with two tailpipes? Like, it was just some weird thing. We have four.
Yeah.
And like two are
Dude,
totally
a Monte
cool.
Carlo SS has 4 tailpipes too, and we know how that worked out.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know, but not bad. I'm going to keep repeating that. It doesn't take my breath away, and I would much rather have the Lambo new Spider.
Right. Well, for $250,000,
Lambo.
what are you buying?
Lambo. Yeah.
I'm buying Spyker.
Okay, then we can trade off every
I
other
would
week.
I would say Spyker followed by Lambo.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
can't go wrong. And if it was Lambo followed by Spyker, like, just as happy.
Yeah.
But
So either way,
so who's buying this?
I mean, it's Ferrari. You know what I mean? That's the thing about Ferraris is Ferrari can come out with anything, and there'll be a line around the block to buy it. You know, so it doesn't really matter.
But this is then their volume car.
I mean, I know of a couple people who have ordered this car.
Really?
I personally know a couple people, and they have Scuderias or other Ferraris, and they want a daily driver Ferrari.
Okay.
And they think that this is going to be the car with the DSG transmission
Right.
and a little more creature comforts, you know, a good radio and good air conditioning. They think this is the daily driver car.
And the one thing we haven't talked about is it's still that same engine, which rules.
I mean, look,
rules.
yeah, no one is going to tell you that a Ferrari engine is not awesome.
Yeah,
they
but
always
especially that V8.
Yeah.
It's great in the Maserati.
Yeah.
I hear it's really good in the Alfa. I know it's great in the F430.
Yeah.
It's probably great in this.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
going
are
to
getting
sound
something.
awesome. It's
Oh,
going to be
yeah, yeah.
fast. It's going to handle good. It's going to shift fast. You
Yeah.
know. But if you throw in those creature comforts and a 7th gear for decent fuel mileage, maybe. I mean,
Define decent,
You know what? I don't
yeah.
even know why I said that because if
Right.
you're buying this thing for $250,000, you don't care about
Right.
fuel
You
mileage.
hate the earth anyways.
No, yeah. But you hate the earth and you love tunnels.
Yeah.
That's why you're buying these cars.
Agreed.
There you have it. That is our supercar tour of the LA Auto Show.
A lot of fun.
Johnny,
Very
always
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Good chilling, man.
All right.
Till next time.
All right.
This week on WePCTV.
How have computers changed the recording industry and your job?
The fact that people can make records on their own is huge. It's definitely opened up the possibilities.
WePCTV is brought to you by ASUS and Intel. You dream it, ASUS builds it, Intel inside it.